research aims towards comparing the two coevals, E2.10 by Ivor Alto and B54 cart by Marcel Brown. Both the functionalist pieces are designed for the same purpose, yet a high degree of contrast is observed between the two. We will focus on comparing them on the basis of material used, structure, and the production method adopted. Beginning with placing them into historical context. In the mid-19th century, mass production gained impetus due to industrial revolution being at its peak. This made furniture affordable and increased the reach of designers. Functionalism came into picture, which placed the function of the piece at the center of its design. Bauhaus-like schools promoted this movement. Brauer Violet Bauhaus was influenced by this movement and introduced steel to furniture in 1925. Designed in 1928, B54 cart is a part of this series. However, as Bauhaus disintegrated, natural materials started to gain importance. This trend is followed by Ivor Alto's Trolleys, designed in 1937.
Both Marcel Breuer and Ivor Alto were pioneers of functionalism, yet had contrasting perspective towards it. One used tubular steel as a production, while other believed that natural resources can be a source of design. Marcel Breuer's work reflected the thought of lasting values than trends, while Alto's work reflected the aim that both the materials and form should be rational and intuitive. As you can see, Ivor Alto was inspired from Japanese woodwork, whereas Breuer drew his learnings from Bauhaus. Material. The material used in B54 cart is tubular steel plated with chrome, which makes it durable, lightweight, and the chrome plating also prevents it from corrosion. The laminated tray makes it easier to clean it easily. Whereas in comparison, T-Trolley 900 is made up of lightweight birch wood, makes it easy to move, and it is covered with ceramic tiles so that it is waterproof.
Structurally speaking, the trolley is designed in favor of mainly two functions, storage and easy movement. B54 achieves easy movement with its 3 wheels, which makes steering of the trolley and rolling of the wheels easier. Whereas Alto uses big wheels covered with rubber treads for easy movement. In terms of storage, B54 cart has 2 shelves, with the top one being a removable serving tray. Alto provides a written basket and a shelf for storage. In terms of its frame, Alto uses a signature natural feminine curve for its frame, whereas Breuer is influenced by rational geometric modeling.
The B54 cart was made with the aim of mass production. Mass production meant more outreach. And use of steel was mainly increased after the Bauhaus. And steel as a product, as a material, is cheap and easily available, which made it easier to use in case of mass production. Craftsmen were not involved in case of the B54 cart, which meant that it was easier to mass produce it. Easier to mass produce it, and after the use of after the disintegration of Bauhaus, use of natural materials was at its peak, which was clearly visible in the T-Trolley 900, which used birchwood for its production. It is evident that not only the designer focused on the user-friendly aspect of both the T-Trolleys, but also its aesthetic value to some extent in case of the T-Trolley 900. But in case of the B54 cart, it's visible that the production value was given more importance as compared to its aesthetic value. When a craftsman comes into the working of a product, as I've mentioned here, it's user-friendly. Why? Because not only is it unique, it can be customized, but it is produced in high quality, and at this rate, Production of T-Trolley 900 was slower as compared to the B54 cart because a craftsman was involved, but at the same time, in terms of the aesthetic value, both of them were equal, both of them were user-friendly. In conclusion, I would like to add that overall both the T-Trolleys are significantly way ahead of its time in terms of design and its aesthetic value, but even though the designers didn't pay much attention to the aesthetic value, it is still aesthetically pleasing, as visible in the pictures that we had added. Functionalism is giving importance to the function over its form, which is visible here. And in the T-Trolley 900, a curvilinear structure is visible, which shows its femininity, and in the B54 cart, it is more geometrical, as Bhanvi mentioned, but not only is it geometrical, it's simple yet unique. Thank you.